Alright guys, so today continuing on our series of electrical testing tools, we're going to look at the Powerprobe 4. It's a really good tool with a lot of functions that unfortunately I won't be able to show them all to you here on the bench. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do videos on this tool in the field. But let's open it up and we'll see what instruction manual, obviously. Get the tool, and I keep the extra fuse and the clip and the probe in this little bit case because it's nice. I think it's a 20 or 23 foot lead you get, and then you just have power and ground connections on both sides. I'm going to connect this up to a power source. And this just connects up to the car battery. I'm going to use my boost pack because they're on the bench here. And you see you get the tone and 2 seconds. Let's connect the probe and remove the case. So, a little bit about this power probe. And there's lots of good videos on it. South Main Auto, Eric O did a very good video on this tool. Definitely check it out. Everyone who's familiar with the power probe is familiar with power, ground, checking for ground, and fortunately I can't check for power because I don't have a lead long enough. Or do I? No, I don't. But it'd make that tone if you go down and check a fuse. And as power. Nice thing about this is you can quickly check fuses and see if they're ground or power just by listening. Touch both sides of a fuse. And if you hear on both sides, it means you have power on both sides. If you hear on one side, and it's open on the other, you have an open fuse. If you're on both sides, it's a ground fuse. And same thing, if you don't hear it on one side, you're open. You can turn the beeper on and off. And there's different modes. There's volt DC, which is most common mode. Feed test, AC, peak to peak, frequency, fuel injector test, which is actually good. You can see the pulse of the injector. This is an open and short finder, driver test, and volts DC. And you can see, I'm going to turn this off. You can see it tells you your min and the max voltage you've had within a given window of time. But some of the nice things you can do with this are bench test components, and this is a very simple one. This clamp always has constant ground on it, and you can see that. Well, here, I'll turn that beeper on. We can see that's grounded. I'm going to put a clamp in so I can get my fingers out of the way here. This is just out of that Calvan tool set. I'm going to turn the beeper off. That's a nice thing. Both these are banana jacks, so you can put back probes or whatever in. But you can see when I apply power, it turns the bulb on. And then, there we go. See, it's constant ground. Apply power, turns the bulb on. The other handy thing you can do with this, and I'm going to put a different probe in. This side is, if you need to test the relay real quick, go clamp that on, clamp that guy on, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear this on video. See, I'm just clamped up to two sides of the coil. And, see, when I apply power, it actuates the coil. Here, let me get a meter out and I'll show you. Which, also I have to do a video on this. So, that'll be fun. We'll do a video on this one day. This is a blue driver meter that everyone gives me crap about, but works. And let's go to continuity check. Get this in frame here. And we'll see we're on continuity check. Oops. Let me untwist this. We'll put that lead there and this lead here. And you'll see, I'm going to actually go to ohms so it doesn't have that beep. And you see when I push up on the power probe, it goes closed circuit. Release the power probe, goes open. So this is a great tool for a lot of different electrical testing applications. And you can see if there's voltage on it and you hit clear. Let me actually connect this back up so it holds something. Okay, so you see how there's a min-max voltage? I hit clear, refreshes it. So, lots and lots of really, really good uses for this tool. Honestly, I could put 2 back probes in here if I needed to. Oftentimes I'll go like, I'm using green for video purposes, but it doesn't matter. I can connect this to ground, or, you know, and then test, or what I often do is this. I take my test lead here, plug that into my meter, or my power probe, and I use mode, and we'll go to, fuel injector, select that, and you back probe the signal side with a 45-degree back probe. Plug that in, I can see when the injector pulses. See if that's what's causing maybe a miss or low power complaint. There's a lot of things you can do with the power probe. And I'll have to do a video on that one day. But that's just a really quick intro of power probe. I must say that this was a gift to me from a very nice instructor. If you are watching, you know who you are. Thank you. Maybe I'll even get him on some of these videos one day. And, you want to learn from a wealth of knowledge, tell him he should come on these videos down in the comments. Alright? Do that. Yeah, that's all I got. Questions, comments about the power probe? Tell me if you have a power probe and if you use and like it. And what generation it is. I know a lot of guys like the Powerprobe 3. I like the 4. If I'm being honest, the Powerprobe hook was dumb. No, I'm not going to go on a rant about that. But, with that being said, comment down below, like this video, And thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!